Okay, I can't get you in San Antonio. What station are you on?
We're on 90.1 over in Austin, Texas, but you can listen to us obviously streaming live now at Infowars.com, or you can watch the video over at PrisonPlanet.tv. And, I mean, if you're just learning about this program...
90.1 on what now?
90.1 in Austin, Texas, sir. I don't know if it's going to reach as long as San Antonio, unfortunately. But go to the web.
That's straight line stuff, energy, isn't it?
What's straight line energy?
Probably not going to reach down here.
No.
You don't have a low frequency?
I think there's a shortwave. You got to go to the website to find out, sir. I thank you for the call. I hope that you can get in touch. It sounds like it's a newer listener if he doesn't know that this show promotes architects and engineers for 9/11 Truth.
Yeah, that last little bit that came out 3 weeks ago. I mean, why isn't that mainstream headlines all over the world?
It might even be 6 weeks ago, 7 weeks ago. Yeah,
however long ago it was. I mean, when you have unexploded super thermite in all the dust samples that are tested, and when the scientists put it in their little gizmo and they heat it up and it goes boom. I mean, this is unreal proof. This is like fingerprints all over the bloody knives everywhere. So why isn't it being covered by the mainstream media, Jason? I don't understand.
Oh, yeah, because the mainstream media is so good and they have our best interests at heart, so they have to lie to us sometimes.
Yeah, well, maybe it's not in our best interest to know that unexploded super thermite is all over the World Trade Center dust, and we'd like an explanation.
No, you don't understand. Planes cause buildings to fall on top of themselves in uniform fashion at unprecedented speeds.
Even when they don't hit the building.
Yes.
Cause the
building to
building
fall. 7, obviously.
Building 7 to fall down.
Yes.
But this super thermite thing, I mean, this is scientific, peer reviewed. I mean, somebody tell me how unexploded super thermite got in the World Trade Center dust, please. I would like to know.
Let's talk for a second about that, because we're almost 8 years after 9/11. There have been zero instances where quote unquote terrorists were able to smuggle explosives into anywhere in the United States. However, the U.S. government, through drills and exercises, was able to get explosives into 10 buildings over the last couple of years.
Amazing.
That's weird.
I just
see, real people can't do it, Bob, and the terrorists can't do it. But the government seems to be able to do it.
Well, obviously, Al-Qaeda must be way more sophisticated than we think they are, boy. For them to be able to bring all that tons of super thermite into those buildings and hook it all up.
And ram planes into there for no apparent reason.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, it makes a ton of sense.
It's a huge, huge uncovered story in the mainstream media, and they're still complicit with it. Completely complicit. They're totally controlled.
I absolutely agree. Larry in California. Larry, you're on the line.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, Jason.
You got it.
I just wanted to mention something. I actually had court the other day, and I wanted to bring out how they're using the draft for young men that are in court for like child support and unemployed. I was like number 10 on the list to be called up, and every single guy before me, because I'd sat in the front row, I could hear everything the public defender guy could say and everything, and every young man that was up there was asked if he had signed up for selective services, and they really it was like the guy was pushing it.
So you really think that maybe they might be gearing up to open up either the draft, in other words, military conscription, or perhaps a military force in the United States where they would have to draft from? They did just make the DHS officially part of the NSA, Bob.
No, they did? Oh, that makes me so happy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not that it's much difference, but now they're just admitting that DHS is going to be absorbed by the National Security Agency, and DHS was only put into place, supposedly, even though it was on the shelf and the paperwork was all there, and they just seemed to spring this new administration into life, this new bureaucracy, because of 9/11, Bob.
Yeah, the concept of the Department of Homeland Security, which just sounds so Teutonic,
Little Deutschland?
Yeah, little Deutschland. Was in place before September 11th, and then they use it as an excuse.
Yeah.
Period. That's not even debatable.
I'm with you. We're going to go to Trey in Texas in just a moment, but I want to read this story. Facebook police raided my family barbecue. You don't think they're surveilling what's on the internet? Folks, people are profiling themselves on another level more than ever before, Bob. What they're doing is they're putting out every 15 minutes, this is my status, this is my mood, I'm over here, I'm over there, text me, I'm Twittering from the mall. Literally people are giving Big Brother what they want on another level. And then somebody like this who thinks that Facebook is just fun and games and he's going to just be able to network with 15 or 20 friends. Riot police stormed a 30th birthday party for just 15 people and shut it down, thinking it was a rave because it was advertised on Facebook. Hey, it's my birthday party. Everybody come down. SWAT team, 4 police cars, a riot van, and a helicopter were involved in a swoop on Andrew Poole's gathering for his family and friends. He was just about to light the barbecue and had not even turned on the music. Hadn't even put up the music yet when the gazebo suddenly started flipping wildly and the sound of a chopper blade filled the air. 8 officers wearing camouflage trousers and body armor jumped out and demanded that the rave be shut down. Mr. Poole said, we were nowhere near anyone. We weren't even playing music. What effectively the police did was come in and stop 15 people eating burgers.
They weren't even invited, huh?
The party was organized using the Create an Event facility on Facebook. And you've seen, I don't know, you on the Facebook?
No.
You're not on the Facebook?
No,
I'm on the Facebook. And personally, I prefer MySpace because there's too much of these apps and these events and become a fan type things on Facebook. But I'll tell you what, I found some of my top news stories, not from the Routers Wire, although I pulled a lot from the Routers Wire, but from my little Facebook profile that people post on. And we actually had, who was it? Congressman Joseph Pitts doing a 1-minute speech on the House floor about abortion, eugenics, and population control.
Yeah, I heard that one.
Yeah, it was really good. And that's what I use the Facebook for. I don't use it to do these events and let people spy on me. I don't update my mood. I tend not to post pictures of myself, but then I'll go to an event, like I'll go to New York for one of my alumni weekends, and all of a sudden there's 20 pictures of me drinking beer on the internet, So people don't realize, and that's just, 1 or 2 events, during the year. Some people post weekly on this thing. Like every weekend, they're posting all their pictures. They don't understand the negative effects, the impact of that, the Big Brother aspects. And we're going to get into that on the other side. Facebook police raided my family barbecue. It's the Alex Jones Show. I'm Jason Bermas. PrisonPlanet.tv, Infowars.com.